Oh, oh, was I muted? Oh my god! Oh my god, we were muted! We were muted! I can't believe I was muted! Give me a second though, I'm actually gonna mute myself for a second. I can't believe, and I was worried that my coughing and sneezing was gonna impact all of your ears, but I was muted this entire time. You thought I was focused, I was muted. I was muted. And then I was just like, oh yeah, I needed to say something, and I'm like, and then I pressed the little button on my headset. I'm like, wait a second, isn't this just tactile sensation? It feels like this is the muted button. Like this is what happens when you're already muted. But yeah, we were muted for an entire how long have we been live? We've been muted for an entire 37 minutes. Oh my god. But welcome in everybody. It is another pure drawing night where we're painting the screen to our 300, you know? We're really close. We're really close to 300. And when 300 hits, I'm gonna drop this on YouTube. You know, we have a YouTube channel that is finally been completed. You know, it's ready for deployment. There's VODs on there and stuff. And then when we hit 300, I'm gonna drop this, and I'm gonna dig a hole. And I'm gonna tell you guys to please don't mention this to me, because we're gonna be so embarrassed. I'm gonna drop this and I'm gonna dig a hole, and then I'm not gonna come out for like 6 months. But yeah, so we're painting the we're painting the cover and the image that goes onto our 300 gift. Because we're super close. But how was your morning? Good morning. That was what I said when you came in, but you didn't hear me because I was promoted everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna be really embarrassed, guys. But like, shout out to Sarah for teaching me Audacity in 15 minutes. You know, arranged by Volare, recorded backup vocals Volare, main vocals Volare, backing track by Volare, mixing by Volare, and that's why the mixing is kind of bad. But anyways, but yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're just making the thing so that when it's ready, we're ready, and we can just drop the entire thing. Yeah, good morning. It's like 5 a.m. over there. When it's 5 a.m. Vol time, Vol is like, you can't wake me up. That's too early. That's too early in the morning. The only time I wake up that early is if I have to go hiking, or if we're going hiking, or if I'm on vacation. Vacation's the only time when I wake up that early. I don't know why, but like, I feel like when you're on vacation, your vacation clock, like your biological clock, I feel like it's so much easier to wake up early. Like you're so much more energized. It's like 5 a.m. The sun's just rising, but you're like, wow, what a bright and early day. I am so ready to be up and doing stuff. But then any other time of the year, it's like, it's time to sleep in, you know, sleep in as long as possible. I'm not gonna wake up until the absolute last minute. I don't want to wake up. Doing a morning walk before. Enjoy your walk. Enjoy your walk. Walking's always very good. Yeah. ever since I came back, ever since we've gotten evicted from Elioland, I feel like my daily, because I don't have that daily walking commute, that 5 mile, so 2.4 miles one way. It's like a 5 kilometer, that 10 kilometer daily commute, walking, hiking commute. I feel like my daily steps has just like completely gone downhill because we don't have that daily commute like built in. Oh, instead the bug. There's a bug. There's a bug in this room. Hold on. Is it on the ground? I don't see it on the ground. Okay, if I see it on the ground, you guys are gonna see a reprisal of yesterday's violent slap on the ground. Violent bug slapping. Hi, Kay. Good morning. Oh, Kay on YouTube. Hi, Kay on YouTube. Welcome in. Good morning. There's a bug again! It flew right in front of me and it's scary! And I wanna kill it. And I can't find it, but if it appears in front of me again, we're gonna slap it again. I'm gonna do a big slap. Big fat slap on that thing. Your bug friend? Yeah, bug friend that will be a victim of Valare's murdering. But surprised? Yeah, it's a K on YouTube. But welcome in, Kay. Good morning. Two early risers. Two very early risers in the morning. Are you gonna be like Lenny and also be taking a morning walk? You know, out in the streets of France? You know, are you gonna go and grab your morning croissant, get your petit déjeuner, like eat your and then like grab your café au lait? What layer is this thing? Okay, this layer. But welcome in. And I realized, because I was muted, right? You guys didn't hear what I learned today. So like, you know, it's like right now it's gonna be we're around the dinner table, right? And then it's like, hey Vol, what did you learn in school today? Well, Vol, today, you know, I was watching a podcast and I learned how to hide a body. Everything's closed outside, so you're just gonna wash your clothes? It's a great time to do chores. You know, once you're done with your chores, then you don't have to do it for the rest of your day. The rest of your day is free to do a bunch of other things. So, good to be bright and early. Your bio clock has been forever altered when you were working at a bank. I feel like my bio clock, like when I'm working and I have my schedule, like I am up, I can be up, I can be awake whenever I need to be awake. Like if I need to be awake for something, I will be awake for that time. But as soon as I don't need to be awake from it, I go back to like I am a very big nap enthusiast. So I will be like the honk snork me is just a very good time for me, right? I love my honk shoe time. You know, my snorking, my snork napping time's always a fun and happy time. And then maybe play a bit in a few minutes. Ooh, what are you gonna play? And then with the exception of vacation, with one very specific exception of like vacation time, where my biological clock sets me to like, yeah, I can wake up at 6 a.m. Like I can wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., no problem. And I'm like super happy. Like I go outside, I get dinner, like I get so much done. But then as soon as we get back into like a work schedule or like a school schedule where I have to be up, I'm like, No, I don't want to be awake. Wake up at 5, be out of the house by 6, dodge bad traffic, work at 7, stop at 5, home by 7, cook, eat, sleep, repeat. Yeah, see. That's like a very, very usual like routine too. Like I used to have to do that thing too, where it's like, yeah, I need to be up where I need to be up by like before 7 or like up before 6 depending on like what my specific schedule was. Um well, back in school, like back in school days, like back in our schooling era, you know, back in high school, because I took early morning classes. I took extra early morning classes. We had to be up by 6 so we can get to school by 7, and then we also took afternoon extra afternoon classes, so we'd just have like we'd be back home at of a later time than usual as well. But then I don't know. I feel and then but then still like I would wake up at the very last moment. I would not be awake until I absolutely needed to be awake, right? So yeah, we'd make it on time, you know. I'd be up, but then as soon as the weekend hits, I'm just like snorking. Like, yes, I wake up. Like the first time I wake up, even now, like the first time I wake up in the morning would be at like 7 a.m. But I have this thing where I just turn around and go back to sleep. No time and energy for hobbies beside cooking was crazy. Yeah. Corpo can do that for you. That was Vol a few years back too. Like technically on paper, like the schedule wasn't bad, you know, compared cuz like I just ran out of the office as soon as it ended. So technically, you know, all the time in the evening was mine, but I was so tired. Like by the time I got home, I just like shower and then I'd immediately just like snort. Like I might we just work out. Like we'd have energy. Like there unless actually no, there were a few times when I'm like, yeah, I'm too tired. We're just gonna do our evening get ready for bed activities and then immediately snort. But yeah, I feel that corporate is rough. Corpo is rough, you know. I'm glad you're out of there now. I'm glad you have more time to do stuff for yourself. But I definitely understand that feeling. Like there were times when I just come home from work and then I just like take a quick shower and then I'll just be like, okay, let me just do a very, very quick nap for like 20 minutes before I eat dinner. And then I wake up and it's the next morning. Like I open my eyes and it's already the next morning. And yeah, that's and I'm like, wow. And that's also why before we started streaming, because when we started streaming, I was like it was right before we quit. It was like right before we quit. And then like that was why like back then I was just like, yeah, I'm streaming to make myself draw more because we really didn't draw a lot that entire time because there was just no energy. There's like I just come home and then like we do our workout. I do my evening workout and then I'd shower and then or like I eat and then I'd shower and then I just look at the bed and then I collapse onto the bed and then I sleep. And then the next day, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. It's rough. 500 years ago. Yeah, 500 years ago. Way back in the day. You started streaming back then to help get up on the weekend? Before you only streamed 9 a.m.? See, when I got back to Cali, you know, from when we got evicted from Elio's basement, and And we traveled all the way back to California. I had the exact same plan. I had the and then I was just like, maybe I should do like early morning streams. So, cause like technically, right? It'll be on schedule, and then I wake up early, and then I wake up and I don't get up. Like I wake up and I'm like, ugh, let me just roll over and go back to sleep. So then and look, now we're streaming very late at night. Now it's a late night stream over there. It's like it's 4 a.m. Wait, so basically early morning Elio time. Basically early morning Elio time. But yeah, that is a very good plan, and I am going to try to attempt that in our next time zone as well. I'm not going to promise anything yet, but I will try my best. I will try my very best to get up early to stream for everybody. Help to have a little obligation to push you out of bed. Yeah. Like, make a little appointment to make yourself, like, get up. For me, I think the obligation needs to be, I need to be out of the house. Or like, I have an early morning call with someone external. Or else it's just gonna be like, oh, I fell asleep. I took a nap. I fell asleep. The stakes aren't high enough. The stakes aren't high enough. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do that as well, to be up a little bit earlier in the morning. But I think part of the reason too is like when I stream, like as you guys can tell, like I kind of just stream until I go to bed. I think that's that's one of the problems with it, with our streaming habits. Like I kind of built the habit where psychologically it's just like, yeah, we're streaming to relax for the evening. So after streaming, it's like this is the end of the day. Like in my brain, like streaming is now correlated with the end of the day, because it's always been so end of the day. But we'll try to get it to be like early in the morning, and then time it so that like we're not here the entire day. Because that's the other thing. It's like, when do I stop? We actually gotta get up and do stuff. Gotta get up and do stuff in the mornings. So, but yeah, it's gonna be something we're gonna try out very soon. Wait, hold on. This thing is looking weird again. We'll be okay, child. Thanks, Grandpa. I'll try my best. I'll learn from you. I will take my lessons from my elders, and I will try my best to implement them into my daily life. Life lessons from Lenny. But yeah, you guys, because I was muted earlier, you guys missed my my daily breakdown. My this is what I learned in school today summary about how to hide a body. One small step at a time. Exactly. We'll just try to get up earlier and earlier, and then we'll try to set a schedule. I think my streaming goal for this year is just to try to be a little bit more consistent with our streaming times, as our schedule will allow. Once we figure out our schedule, we'll try to be more consistent. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, I learned about how it was a bad idea when you need to hide a body. There's some things you need to watch out for that sometimes, like when you're hiding a body, you don't watch out for when you're burying a body. Because like when you're burying a body, there's some things that happen after you bury a body that you need to keep in mind. And then if you don't keep that in mind, burial. No, cause like when you dig up the dirt, right? There's a problem with burying a body, cause when you put the dirt back on, it creates like air pockets. Like if you're not like packing down the dirt, if you're not like super duper packing down the dirt, um so that there's no air pockets in it. And then as the dirt settles, it creates like this indent in the ground that can go all the way down to like 10 inches or like 8 to 10 inches, which is a significant amount. Like you could trip over that thing. You could trip over that thing. And then that lets the people know, that lets the people that are looking for a body, like anyone could just walk past it. That could walk past and be like, oh yeah, there's something here. And also, because the body is fertilizer, the grass is gonna be greener. So then they know that there's something buried there. And then if you bury, I remember there in another podcast, not this one that I listened to today, there's also a problem with burying an animal above the thing. Like, even though theoretically it's like, oh yeah, like once they find the animal, it's like, oh, okay. But there's a problem with that too. I let me do I remember what the exact problem with was? Not at the moment, not at the top of my head at the moment, which is proving that I am safe. Cause like, I feel like it'd be more sus if I remembered what the problem was with that, like right up off the top of my head. But I remember there was also a problem with that in terms of like the authorities being suspicious and like rousing suspicion, and how like if when they find the animal corpse, if there's something else underneath, like there's something that happens to the animal corpse on top that makes it like that makes them suspicious that there's something underneath it too. So it's not the best idea to hide it with what do you mean I'm still sus? Yeah, humans are fertilizer. So then there's a patch of grass that's just like super super green. Bury a skeleton, don't bury a body. Yeah, there's that too. What do you mean I'm better at getting away with murder? We would never, I would never do such a thing. We would never do such a thing. We don't need to get away with murder because we will never murder. That is a correct and factual statement. For legal intents and purposes, to my FBI agent that is watching me right now, I did not learn this information out of my own free will. It was all my algorithm. My algorithm sent this information to me. I did not purposefully and on my own, out of my own volition, click on these links. Can't believe this is the same person as Sandwich Girl. Oh my god. Did data tell you about like 3 days of sandwiches? Is that what I am to all of you now? I'm just Sandwich Girl, Day one banh mi, day two banh mi, day two dinner. Hey, do you want to get a po' boy? I did. What do you mean? Sandwiches and burying a body. It's like they're the exact same. It's the exact same topic. It's like they correlate with each other very much. Yeah, I'm just Sandwich Girl now. I'll just be known forever. Like our character item. Besides a potato, it's just gonna be a sandwich. It's just gonna be like, yeah. Right? Yes, go take your walk. Make sure go enjoy your walk. Get your exercises in. Disintegration doesn't count as murder. I'm taking your word for it. I'm taking your word for it. Just running away from me? No, you don't need to run away from me. You're safe right here. You're Like, I would never do anything. Like, I would not hurt a fly. I don't even, I can't even kill a bug by myself. But have fun on your walk, Lenny. Disintegration doesn't count as murder. Yeah, you know, we just snap our fingers and like Thanos, it just poof goes away. It's not, it was an accident. Yeah. And for legal intents and purposes, to my FBI agent, that was a joke. Thank you for the hydrate. I will take a sip of my water. I have taken a sip of my water, and apologies for the incoming ads, but we will be back very soon in 3 minutes. We'll still be here. BRB. Luckily on YouTube side, there's no ads on that side, right? So you're not like stuck in them. Hopefully. If you're watching from the other streaming platform. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We go like this. I feel like this needs to. Wait, hold on. This isn't correct. The layout of this. This isn't the correct. There we go. Do. Okay, and then back to this layer where there's still some weird things over here. We gotta fix up a little bit. Because this is supposed to be the shadow, and right now we're not very shadowy over here. And then this one, let's take it back to maximum. Da-da. The ad monster isn't here. You're safe for now. That's good. So at least, you know, when we if we multi-stream and then you know, I can tell people to tap over this side to avoid the ads. You know, when we tell people to tab over to avoid the ads, there's a you know, there's this place where you can tab over to run away from the ad monsters, from the scary monsters. That is known as the ad break. Oh, and welcome back from ads, everybody, on Twitch's side. Hopefully they weren't too bad. Hopefully they were nice, and they were well, I mean, they weren't too painful. There we go. Words are hard. I don't know how to speak. Actually, no, I do prefer it like this. Yeah. And then having that there. Have this be. Whoops. No. That's the wrong layer. Oh, that's a form shadow. So we should probably go like that. Actually, wait. Hold on. Liquefy. Pinch. There we go. And then back to... Okay, that is the correct layer. Are we back? Did we die? Did we like die? Or are we back alive? Liquefy sounds like a spell? Yeah. I saw a notification on my OBS. Are we hold on. I need confirmation, guys. Am I dead? Am I dead or am I alive? Okay, I think we're alive here, right? Cause okay, I hear myself. Okay, we're good. we're good. Oh god, double potato time, double potato. Right. The only bad thing about yeah, when you win some, you lose some. On the other side over here, even though we have ad free, although I'm pretty sure, like I think I will find a way to add emotes onto here as well. Double tato time? Yes, double tato time. Tap back on to the other side to avoid the ads. The ads are gonna come back. But yeah, double tato time. F OBS died. But we're back. I can't believe OBS would do this to me. That's very rude. It was very rude of OBS to pull something like that on me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. The curse of OBS. Okay, let me work on my wings because I keep on neglecting this, and it's a very important part. Potato theft. The correct command is tato theft. Potateft. Sorry. Potateft is the correct one. Who's dead? I'm dead. We died. OBS decided to kill. OBS heard OBS heard me talking about hiding bodies and it decided to kill me. Very rude, if you ask me. Kinda rude. Potateft. Here, let me type it out for you. It's wait, hold on. Pote not volare bot. This. That's the command. Yeah, well, Shelly's not here. Steal the potatoes. No problem. You know, we're not. We stole from ourselves, so to not influence, so that we don't influence the potato economy, to remain neutral as a potato banker. You know, it is we have to remain neutral. We're a neutral party. But yeah, welcome back everybody, or welcome in for everyone that's just come in. welcome in. Today we are just painting our igloo cover. You know, whoops. We're gonna have this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then we're probably gonna do like a little lyric video thing on the side, possibly. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'm gonna try to make it like, but cause you know, there's not enough energy to make more than one, full painting for it. But we'll do like we'll do After Effects. I'll have effects and stuff. You have 100. K has reached 3 digits. 3-digit potatoes. 3-digit potatoes. Oh, 3-digit potato owner. Congratulations. Congrats. And welcome back from ads, everybody. Welcome back to our late night drawing stream. We're just gonna be getting more progress, maybe finishing, but most likely just getting more progress on this thing. And yeah, for our cover of Igloo, and then for people that want to watch the dance video of Igloo, you know, there is an MMD of it made by Itse. The reason we're doing Igloo is because that was the song that we were part of the group for Collabinogi 2025 Winter Reveries. And then when it came out, and then I learned that one of my roommates also really liked the girl group Kiss of Life. I was just like, you know what would be a fun idea if we did a cover of it, you know, cause like, and then we release it before Collabinogi, and then it'll be like a double feature. And then I didn't get around to it cause I got really busy. But now that we're slightly less busy, we got around to it. And that is the entire lore of why we are releasing a cover of Igloo by Kiss of Life. That is the entire lore. Because we thought it was fun. TLDR, because we thought it might have been fun. And also because the song was a part of Collabinogi. And then that's why this particular song was chosen. And then because we thought it was fun. It might be something fun. Oh right, I need to check our black and white again. Okay, yep, that's okay. That works. Well, Then. One. Is that alright? Okay. But yeah, and then because I got it done like right about now, and then I looked at the follower count and I was just like, oh my god, we're really close to 300. So I was just like, I think I can have this double up as a 300 reward, 300 follower reward for all of you. I don't know how much of a reward will be, but like it'll be a little bonus. There we go. 300 bonus is the cover of Igloo as a thank you gift to everybody. For supporting our channel. Your support is the motivation that keeps us going. That makes us stream more, you know, because we feel bad. the blackmail to keep us going. I mean, we love spending time with all of you guys, and it also keeps us accountable for doing the shit that we need to do. Your brain is disconnecting? I think it's a little too early. You know, you could always go to fluff back to sleep, Kay. Go to fluff to sleep. Or it might be time to take a walk. Eat you're staying? Alright. Welcome in. You can I think it might also be time for breakfast because it's so early in the morning, especially if you haven't eaten anything yet. Make sure you eat something. You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, as spoken by a person. You're gonna take a morning walk tomorrow? Yeah. You know, that's a do tomorrow. What layer is this thing on? Okay, this thing. We need to do a little bit of it racing over here. But what is causing your brain troubles? You know, talk to Therapist Vol. Therapist Vol is here to help. As long as it doesn't actually involve actual therapy, because we are not a licensed therapist. I am unable to help you if it's an actual problem, but you know, light. Oh no, light is killing your eyesight. I think you are, you know, I have a diagnosis for you, Kay. You are a skeleton vampire. So when you see light, you know, it's bad for it disintegrates your bones. Like when you correct storage for bone artifacts is you need to keep it away from the elements that could help disintegrate it. Sunlight bleaches bones. You're getting bleached by the sunlight, and thus yeah. You're trying to include that in your morning routine. It's a very good morning routine, honestly. Like the daily walks in the morning. Like I should also try to wake up earlier to do more morning exercises, but you know, as we were complaining to, as we were talking to Lenny a little before, you know, it's hard to wake up. Waking up is hard. But yeah, Yeah, light is killing your eyesight because the skeleton's bones are getting bleached by the sunlight, and thus, um, especially because Kay has been in the dark for so long, so you need to slowly get used to it. That or your eyes might be a little bit light sensitive because of a bunch of various factors, including possible eye infection, astigmatism, dry eyes. If your eyes are dry, if you have chronic dry eyes, that can also lead to extra light sensitivity. So make sure to try to rehydrate your eyes, eye drops. Astigmatism doesn't cause it. It's the dry eyes. It's the dry eyes that could help, that could cause light sensitivity in your eyesight. But yeah. So, eye drops can usually help with dry eyes a little bit, at least in the short term. If I recommend getting the little the non-preservative ones in the tiny little. You also had a nosebleed during the night. Oh no. Make sure to stay hydrated, dehydration is one possible Vol is not a doctor. Please do not take any medical advice. Do not take my medical we are not giving out medical advice. There we go. Disclaimer, we are not giving out any medical advice, but dehydration can cause you to nosebleed more, I guess. So make sure you drink lots of water, make sure you're well hydrated. How can a skeleton bleed? Very good question. Very good question. Why is the skeleton bleeding? Good question. What is causing blood loss from a skeleton? And also it might be the weather, if it's very dry out, if the weather is dry and then things are irritating your nose membranes, they get thinner and then you nosebleed. And then the final result is nosebleed. But yeah, take care of yourself. Make sure to hydrate. Lots of hydration. Lots of hydrate. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself moisturized. Keep your eyes hydrated. Keep your skin hydrated. Keep your nose hydrated. Drink lots of water. Eat lots of fiber. Make sure you're not constipated. Constipation also isn't fun. Make sure you're try to get moderate exercise in is good. Some moderate exercise to keep your heart healthy. Lots and lots of things. But I believe in you. You're gonna be fine. Okay, then this. Hi, Rocco. Welcome in. How have we been? We've been good. But welcome in. How's your evening going? Hope you've been well. Kind of burnt out? Oh no. Make sure you take lots of rest, if something is starting to get annoying, like in terms of it starts feeling like a pain. Um, if it's a game, like talking about it, if it's a game, I think that might be a sign to take a break from the game, but don't push yourself too hard. Burnout is burnout is not fun. One, two. Okay. Then about this side, let's go like this. True, 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 true. Okay. And then from here. Okay, this is also not quite right yet. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the shadow of this is not quite correct. Let's see. If it goes like this, then that means this has to be like that, which means this entire place actually should be more of like. But that also doesn't work out, so let me try this out. Maybe. Do 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 do. Nope, that doesn't work. Here we go. Okay. Slightly better. This shadow is still not okay though. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that's slightly better. So what if we did this instead? Then over here. Okay, one side done. One side kind of done. We're gonna have to do a little bit more like detailing on it in a bit, but the basic the basics of like the colors and stuff, the tones and colors of the painting is done. This side we need to render it out a little bit. We just gotta make things a little bit less fuzzy on that other end. You know, gotta put our hard edges in as we a little bit more detail into here. Da 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 da. Where is... Oh, there it is. There's the chicken wing. Like this? Okay. Da 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 da. Well, over here. Hi, Dolphy. Welcome, welcome in. An. 早安. What time of day is it for you? 你现在那里是什么时候？早晨? Or are you Cantonese? On. 你嗰度而家係乜嘢時間？早晨。係早晨嗎？真係懵而家係afternoon 而家係 afternoon 下午好 Good afternoon Welcome in 歡迎光臨just a 中文 student just a student okay we'll be talking in English then unless Oh my god 1 a.m. 1 a.m. That's so late. Why are you not asleep? But welcome in. You know, this will be your bedtime stream. You can listen to us like it's a bedtime story. But make sure you do get a little bit of rest in, you know. Not sleeping, it's bad for your skin. And it usually can lead to you getting more bloated in the morning. The only reason we care about sleeping on time is because it affects your skin. And also, you know, it could make you retain more water weight. So sleeping is good for you. But how are you doing this evening? Hopefully you're having a very nice and relaxed evening. Yeah, just have the beauty sleep. The point of beauty sleep is the beauty. You've retained zero of it, that's okay, you know? The most important thing about language retention, I think, is that you gotta speak it. You gotta use it. If you don't use it, then it's very easy to forget how to how to speak, how to, it's yeah, your beauty sleep is very important. You only have one face. You gotta we gotta take care of our faces. But for everybody else too, I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful evening so far. It's it's uh it's almost Friday. It's basically Friday, which means it's basically the weekend. It's already Thursday evening, which means it's basically Friday, which means it's basically the weekend. The weekend is basically here. How are all of us? We're we're doing really good. We're finishing up a little drawing over here. So this is gonna be the cover and also like one of the main images for our 300 follower gift because we're really close to 300. Because what is it? Last year it was supposed to be once again the lore for why we are doing a cover of Igloo. It's because the 2025 Collabinogi, which is the streamer awards for Mabinogi streamers, if you just so happen to play the MMORPG, the anime MMORPG, Mabinogi, and we were a part of this song in terms of like the MMD dance that Itzy made. And then back then, already before Collabinogi happened, I was like, it'd be really fun to do a little cover of this. And because like one of my roommates was like, "Oh yeah, I love Kiss of Life." Because before that, I didn't know who Kiss of Life was. But then I was just like, oh, at some point I was just like, oh, it'd be really fun to do a cover of it. And then it's just been at the back of my brain, and I didn't get to it because we were a little bit too busy with y'all know what was happening in during December with our calculus with our linear regressions, empirical modeling, all of that work that needed to be done, like crying over calculus. Yeah, what is calculus? What is calculus? But yeah, so then we've I've already recorded the thing, I've already arranged the thing. Main vocals by Volare, backing vocals by Volare, sound effects by Volare, arrangement by Volare. The MV cover by Volare. So it's also my very first time in Audacity. Shout out once again to Sarah. Thank you for the 15-minute tutorial for how to work the audio program. It's our very first time in the audio program. But yeah, it was kind of fun, I think. Even though I was suffering like listening to my voice for 12 hours on end. For like three different 12-hour sessions, like trying to figure out how to work the program to arrange the thing. But it was fun. Yeah, speedrun learning over there. It's like, what is it? When I was doing it, I was like, how hard could it be, right? Like just like this model. So when yeah, all the effects, all the graphics on our channel was made by me. Like our very first VTuber model rig. Literally, like we made it because it was just like, yeah, how hard could it be? How hard could it be? And I proceeded to spend the next week suffering, suffering in because when learning it, first I drew everything onto like I was just like, okay, we need to separate these layers, right? And then I had the tutorial by Merely Wufei in front of me. I was just like, how hard could it be? And then I spent the next week like going in between Clip Studio and Live 2D, going like, oh shit, okay, that needed to be like on a completely separate layer. Oh, I needed to paint that thing too. So, learning on the spot. How hard could it be? And then we suffered. But then it turned out to be worth it, 'cause look, we're streaming right now. Yeah, everything has its own piece. But it turned out to be not too it turned out to be pretty fun. So I ended up having fun in there, kinda, maybe, possibly. Um my public statement will be I had fun in there. Maybe we suffered in private, but that is for Vol to know and y'all to not find out about our suffering. Enjoying the process. Yeah, like it's always nice to learn something new, because once you have that new knowledge, you're only leveling up. You can't de-level. You can't de-level your skills, right? So even though we're still a beginner at audio editing, at least I kind of know how the program works now, even though we're still a beginner. But yeah, how have you been doing? Anything you've been wanting to learn lately? How's your evening going? Hopefully everything's been going good for all of you as well. Hold on, wait. Okay, so I have a I'm just thinking about the anatomy of this wing at this moment, because we got it over here. That is correct. Over here is also correct, but these two angles are incorrect. So I'm trying to figure out right now, like how to fix my fix the positioning of these wings in the correct angle. How do we? Let me figure this out. Let's see if this is okay, wings work like an elbow. So this is top one, it should go down here. Yeah, and then this should be the elbow, but then the wings connect back out here, which means like this. But then there's feathers in here, which means like this. But that, I feel like I don't like how. Actually, no. I feel like this could be fine. Let's color this back in. Choo. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yay! No, not yay. It's a little bit nay right now because this particular one is incorrect. No! What are you doing? What's happening here? Okay. Yeah, that is slightly better, I think. What if we just got rid of it completely and went like this? I feel like that works even better. But we gotta erase the base now too, so it's not showing from underneath. Okay, and then now we fix the back of my hair. Oh yeah, with animation, like a running joke in the past. I know I've done a lot of animations, like animated emotes, both as gifts and for myself lately. Like, ever since we've started streaming, you know, we've made a lot of animated stuff. But the running joke with Vol is like, I would rather die. Like, every time we animate, it feels like we're dying. Like, that used to be the running joke. Like, the running joke was like, yeah, animate, I am like, if you make me animate, I will literally feel like I am about to die. Please don't make me animate. And look at us now. Look at us now. We're doing so much animation work. Like very simple animation work that barely follows the principles of animation. Like, and very, very simple ones. Because anything more, I will literally feel like I am dying. I hate animation. But yeah, that's the running joke. The running joke is that Vol dislikes animating very much. Animate, you might as well be sending, you might as well be stabbing me through the stomach at that point. What do you mean? What do you mean you want me to animate something? Are you trying to torture me? Is this cruel and unusual punishment? Oh right, remember, don't forget to grab your daily potatoes. It is double tato time. Even if you've grabbed potatoes previously today, even if you think you've reached your limit for daily potatoes, we did have a little oopsie with OBS earlier, so it's double tato time. Double the amount of... Hold on. Oh my god, finally! Finally! I've been waiting for that sneeze for the past hour! Because we had a little oopsie with, thank you. I don't know why I've been so sneezy lately. It's summer, so I'm like, it can't be, it can't be can it? Like, it can be pollen, but it's really weird that the pollen count is still this high in August. But I've literally been waiting for that sneeze for the past hour. Like, I've been so sneezy lately. And then there were two other times previously, a little bit earlier, where I'm like, oh, I feel a sneeze coming. And then the sneeze disappeared. And I feel like that's even worse than having a violent sneeze, because it's all of the thank you for the hydrate, Kay, and welcome back. I have taken a sip of my drink. Because it's like you're just anticipating. It's just all that anticipation for the sneeze to come. And then the sneeze doesn't come. And you're just sad. You're just like, ugh, my sneeze. The relief from getting my sneeze snuzzed out, it didn't happen, which is kind of sad. But yeah, we finally sneezed it out. Praise me more, guys. Praise me more. Okay, wait, hold on. The last set of highlights will come later, after we finish this thing. There we go. Yeah! Our OBS, it had a little oopsies. It's double tato. That's why it's double tato. Cause stream restarted. I think it's just our internet having a little oopsies. Happens every once in a while. It might happen more after next month, after we move, due to how our setup is going to be set up. Be just the circumstances of the setup. It might happen a little bit more. but we'll try our best. We'll try our best to keep it from happening. When we've tried it out last year, it seemed like semi-stable, so I think we should be okay. But yeah, like it seems stable enough, except for, you know, Mabinogi might kick us out after an hour. but it should be fine. We should be pretty happy with it. Is there something going on with OBS right now? Is there something we should know about what's going on with OBS? Okay, what about if it's that way? Oh, wait, hold on. Do I need to liquefy tool? I think we might need to liquefy something over here in a second. Da, 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 da. Yours was weird too? Wait, once again, does K stream? Wait, hold on. K has OBS? K stream? Do we need to give K a shout out? Oh my god, is it time to give K the big shout out? For the... Yes, I thought. Wait, K straight. Hold on. K, the. Of course we need to shout you. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. Gotta. Oh, and you have a clip. Wow, I can't believe I'm a fake K fan. I'm a fake fan. I can't believe we didn't know this. Everybody knew except me. I'm a fake fan, guys. I'm a fake fan. But yeah, OBS, I feel like OBS having problems is kind of normal. Is kind of normal. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have problems with OBS. that it's like that we're all kind of semi used to it now or something. What? I feel like I asked about it too, right? I feel like I asked about it too. I'm like, wait, Kay, you're streaming right now? And then Kay was like, no, don't expose. And then I believed him. See, that's the thing. Like they took advantage of my naivety, and I believed them. Like I'm just a little innocent vole. I'm just a, you know, I'm just a naive little innocent little Volare. We kind of believe everything, and I can't believe Kay would take advantage of me like that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Comes with the territory of modding. Pro moderator Laco. Knowing to check other people out. Professional. It's showing your professionalism. Okay. And then, now that that's done... Oh, right. Wait, hold on. I got started on 1 star and then I completely forgot about the other ones. Choo. Look out for bots and... Oh, I see. But at least you're learning lots, right? You're learning lots about how this environment works. Oh, gonna have to send a message. Give me a second. I'm gonna go on mute for a few seconds. Okay, I am back. Am I please tell me if I am muted. Please tell me if I am muted. Let's not do that thing at the beginning of stream when we were muted for 37 minutes. And I didn't realize until after Lenny came in, and I was like talking for a little bit, and then I needed to mute myself, and then I realized I was already muted. I'm muted in your head? I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Wait, what the
I feel like I should also do some updates to my auto shout out so it doesn't like I like the pulling it up, but I feel like we also need to I might need to do some updates on that. So if we hear double, it's no, I am monitoring, like I do have my screen monitoring, but it's usually muted. It's usually muted. And then I need to turn myself up. I usually just make sure use it to make sure I'm live and also to watch the chat because we're only on one monitor, you know, since our tablet broke. Yeah, since I think I have told you about this how my tablet got how my tablet screen it cracked in my luggage. So now we only have one screen. I don't think I'm gonna buy another tablet until we reach our the bug is back. Hold on. Okay. Is it on the floor? It's on the floor! If you guys heard that, you guys didn't hear that. um but yeah, another bug has disappeared from the face of the earth, courtesy of Valari Celestis. What are you talking about? I am a pacifist, you know? As explained earlier, you know, I wouldn't hurt a you're safe around me. I am safe. I can't even kill a bug. How do you expect me to murder a person and hide a body when I'm not even able to kill a little bug? You know, bugs are scary. I get scared. They're very, you know, I get we can't even kill a bug, so you're safe. This is the safest place. The safest place on earth. I would never. I could never. What do you mean violence? Violence is non as a say-so streamer. I do not condone any acts of violence. Oh, hi Brazil, welcome in. Keep drawing. Hello, welcome in. Sorry, I didn't see your chat a little bit earlier, but how are you doing this evening? Welcome in. My OC's cool, thank you. This is Valari. This is my VTuber. This is me. But yeah, wait, since you are already oh my god, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. You never have to. It's always appreciated. But yeah, so we're really close to 300 on Twitch, and this is the gift. We're making a little it will be posted on YouTube. Right? So because you're already here, you can get excited for it. But we're gonna be releasing a little cover of Igloo, and we're just drawing some assets for it. In terms of the graphic assets, but for the song itself, it was also 100% done by me. Please forgive me if there's any scuff in there. It's my very first time in Audacity, my very first foray into the realm of sound. But I think we did pretty good. But welcome to the potato fart. I mean, welcome to the Star Lounge. That is definitely not a potato casino. And I will also be adding all of my emotes onto YouTube, since I realized that you can add that onto you. Hold on, I feel another sneeze coming. And it's gone. And it's gone! I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I'm so disappointed. It's all that anticipation and none of the reward. So much anticipation. And then nothing came out of it. Okay. And am I able to... Yeah, I think I should be able to set this on alpha law. Wait, no. I can't, because these are still not like 100% completely filled in. There's still some spaces that are a little bit transparent. So we'll have to keep it like this for now. But how was your evening, by the way? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful evening so far. It's Thursday evening, I think, for most of the world, if not already Friday morning. So that means it's basically the weekend. You're basically already done with the week, which is super duper exciting. I hope everybody is excited. If anybody has any plans you want to share, we can rate all of your plans. We can do a little tier list. We could give it a numerical rating for, like, yeah, that's an S tier plan that you've got going on. There we go. It is. Ooh, actually, yeah, that one. This is good. We can continue that. Nice. Then this one also. Da-da. Like this. I feel like this could work, but I'm not particularly a big fan of how that looks. This is a little better though. That's a little better. Oh. Oops. Hold on. Where's my sunglasses? They're over here. There we go. Feel like, is that okay, or should we go like this? Don't know. Not completely sure how I want to approach this. Yeah, let's... Because the base color is still this yellow. Everything else is more of like accenting it. What if we did this? Is that a little better? Maybe. like this, and then we grab this over this way. Yeah. Oops, wrong layer. Control Z. And then... Oh, wait, there's something I did on the wrong layer over here too. Hold on, let me erase it. Okay, there we go. And then let me also get rid of this multiply layer on this side, because we don't need that in the way anymore. Our line art. We don't need that anymore. But I still want to keep it, because like you see this versus this. Oh. Hi CC, welcome in. Thank you for the exercise redeem. Let me go ahead and exercise. What should I do? Meow meow. Thank you for the check-in also. Let me do like the squat. What is it? What was the name of that again? Squatting jacks. Yes, potatoes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god! The top 5 has been shaken up! Hold on! Why is Laco number 1? Everybody go steal potatoes from Laco! Everybody go steal potatoes from Laco! We have to... Laco's the... Oh my god! Hi Shell! Hi Raiders! Welcome in! It's a Shelly raid! Welcome in everybody! My name is Volari Celestis, and we are drawing tonight. Thank you for the potato welfare. Everybody go steal potatoes from Laco. How did Laco get to number 1? Why does Laco have 413 potatoes? That's too many potatoes for one person. But in case you guys don't know me and you're not familiar with the Potato Casino, my name is Volari Celestis. We run the Bureau of Reincarnation and Fate. However, we are slacking off on taking care of all of your reincarnation duties, but we are not slacking off tonight on prepping for our 300 followers special. You're not even around to defend myself. You're not even Shelly's. You're not even Shelly's. Isn't even the main target right now. The main target right now is Laco. But we are not slacking off on our 300 follower gift. As you can see right over here, we have something incoming for everybody. We have something incoming for everybody right here. So if you wanna get in on the secret early, we have a wait. Hold on. Let me go ahead and link my YouTube channel. Our taters, yes, our potatoes. Let me go ahead and link it right here. We have a YouTube channel that has been completed. We've completed our setup. So if you wanna check it out early, be there early to witness our public humiliation ritual. This is where you can you help me pin it for a little bit, please? I can't find my Twitch. But yeah, welcome in everybody. It's gonna be mostly a very chill and happy, it's gonna be our bedtime story stream. We'll just be drawing a little bit. for the rest of the evening. Finishing up our title screen, our main screen, and then and yeah, thank you. You've got snoozy ads. Thank you, Mew. Yeah, stinky ads. However, you know what I also realized? On YouTube, there's no ads, so I could send you guys over to the other platform to dodge the ads on the other side. However, our emotes, I've realized our emotes are not yet set up on that side, and we're also not able to access Potato Casino on the other side. So, you win some, you lose some. We lose all of the redeems, we lose Potato Casino, but at least there's no ads. But I'll get the emotes set up on there if as soon as I figure out how to do that. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. And also, I forgot to ask you, how was your stream, Shelly? How was Bree? Did you guys get any good drops? Were the drops fun? Were there giga drops? How were the runs? Did you guys have fun? You got a red chest. Yeah, you can't steal potatoes on the other side, unfortunately. It's sad. It's very savage. Potato Casino. I try to see if we can link up Firebot to the other side, but it doesn't work. It doesn't link up to that side, unfortunately. But congratulations on the red chest. That is very huge, very super duper giga. And yeah, and then once again, for why and thank you for the raid, and then I just remembered we haven't done the introduction for why we are covering Igloo. So if for everybody coming in from Mabinogi side, I'm pretty sure all of you guys remember, if you were there for Collabinogi 2025, I'm pretty sure you remember it says Collabinogi awards, and we were assigned the MV for Igloo. So we actually, the idea for this was on the back burner since before December. But as you know, we were really busy during that time, and I just never got around to it. And now that we have a little bit of extra time, I thought, might as well. And then I looked at our follower count, and I saw that we were really close to 300, and 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. 2 birds with 1 stone. And that is why we are releasing this now. And also, after it's my first time in Audacity. It's my first time doing the arrangements for music. It's my first time in a sound editing software. So we tried our best, learning on the spot. Once again, shout out to Sarah Thatch. Shout out to Sarah for giving us the 15-minute tutorial on how to work Audacity, and very, very big shout out. But yeah, and it'll be out soon. As soon as we finish this, and then I'm gonna do some After Effects so that you're not just looking at a static image for the entirety of the song. Hopefully, I'll try my best to do. It'll also be my first time doing extra After Effects like this. I have done videos before, little I have sketched out, I haven't done a full colored one, but I have sketched out for way back in the day. But this is gonna be, but we haven't really made anything like this before. So first time. It's gonna be a learning experience. It'll be fun. Hopefully. But yeah, once again, if you guys are heading off for the evening, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Make sure to rest well, sleep well, get super nice and cozy, and make sure you're all rested for tomorrow. It's basically Friday, which means it's basically the weekend, and you want to be all well rested for all of your weekend shenanigans. Otherwise, I hope welcome in, or also make sure to do all of your post-stream self-care. Have good food if you're heading off to get food. Make sure you shower. Don't be stinky. Being stinky is bad. You wanna smell nice. You want to smell nice. You don't want to be a biohazard. And then make sure you're also super nice and cozy. You know, build your blanket forts. Build your blanket forts. Get your hot cocoa. You know, get your caramel. Get your calming lavender teas. Make sure there's no caffeine in it. And settle down. Get nice and cozy. And welcome to our bedtime stream. Oh no! Ads are incoming! Ads were going on! Oh no! But that's okay. That's okay. We'll be out of the ads soon. We'll be out of them soon. And we'll still be here. We're still trying. And you know, you could always tap on over to the other side. If you wanna avoid the ads, keep up with the action. They slipped by, I know, right? They do that to me too, but I'm glad you were able to pause them the first time. Best mod. Great job, you're doing such a great job. Choo. Doing an amazing job. Thank you for your help. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, not as sweet as Mew. Which, by the way, if anybody has not checked out our very, very excellent mod here, Mewtwo is also a streamer. And they make super duper cozy content as well. So make sure to give Mew a big follow and send lots of love that way as well. Super cozy, I know, right? I know, right? We totally weren't talking about murdering and hiding bodies earlier. This is 100% a cozy stream. There's nothing sus going on here, ever. And welcome back from ads! Welcome back! Hello, everybody! Welcome in and welcome back! No more stinky ads for another hour. But yeah, how is everybody's evening so far? I hope you are all having a wonderful time. Wonderful and cozy time. In the cozy land. Cozy zone. Having the coziest of times. It was the coziest of times. It was the least cozy of times. That was a really cringe. That I don't think that quote worked out. Well, we'll try again next time. You know, we'll find something that works next time. Going off to bed now? Good night, Cece. Sweet dreams. It's almost Friday. Get nice and cozy. Make sure you have the sweetest of dreams. Get super well rested. You need all that beauty sleep to make sure that you stay the Cece that we know and love. No cranky Cece from lack of sleep. All well rested for tomorrow. Hold on, there's a bunch of messages coming in on that side. Let me just take a look. Sunday session is booked out. Hiking again? Is hiking back up? You know? Cave time? But yeah, so a bunch of friends of mine are thinking about going hiking over the weekend. And we were also thinking about doing a certain silk/pole class for funsies. And we're still in the process of planning everything out before we skedawned off. I think we're gonna end up going into caves. It's caving time! I know I keep on saying 100%, most avoidable deaths, but this is safe caving. We're not going caving where we're like going into tiny holes. We're staying on the trail, and with big vaulted cave ceilings, there's gonna be we're not doing the unsafe caving. It's gonna be safe caving. Caves terrify. As long as you're not in like a tiny hole, right? As long as it's a big cave where there's some really nice big caves for us to go have fun in, to go caving in. It's not the ones where you're crawling through like these tiny little holes in the ground and you're gonna it's not one of the ones where it's like 100%, like 110 top 10 most avoidable deaths. Exactly, as long as you're not like crawling through these like tiny narrow spaces. But yeah, it'll basically be a hike. It'll be so fun. We'll be underground. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Legit oh no. Is it kind of like the fear of the ocean? But yeah, I can like being underground. It is like what is it? It does drive that primal fear of you're not seeing sunlight. The cave could cave in on you at any time. But yeah, make sure you just take care of your safety. Don't push yourself too hard if it's a phobia that you have a legitimate phobia of. Know your limits. Completely irrational. I feel like it's not that irrational. Like there's some basis to it, because and you know how like sometimes they say like irrational fears is like how you died in a previous life. Maybe Shelley was down in the mines in the 1800s. Maybe Shelley's previous incarnation was a child, was a Victorian child down in the mines, and then the mines caved in on Shelley, and so now Shelley has an irrational fear of caves because in Shelley's previous life, that's that's how Shelley came to be Shelley. You'll never do it, but you're still terrified of the thought. But yeah, also makes sense. See, like in a previous life, Shelley was one of the children in the mines. One of the children, working in the coal mines. Were one of the child labor, and then one day, the cave had a cave in, and thus and now in this incarnation, this incarnation of Shelley is like, ooh, caves, that's a bad idea. That's just a terrible, terrible, terrible place to be, which is 100% rational. 100% absolutely perfectly rational. And also, like when you're in a cave, there's also like the thought of sinkhole. There are a lot of things that you could justify to be scared of in a cave, so definitely not completely 100% irrational. I can be up and ready at 8 a.m. Alright, it's gonna be an early Sunday. It'll be a really early Sunday, which means no late Saturday for Vol this weekend. I really like how this side is. Let's go ahead and just what's the word? Replicate. That has nothing to, I mean, the first two letters are the same. Yeah, it's still RE. Still, it's just a different pronunciation. Can replicate. We just replicate it on this side. I have lots of seaweed we can grab. Also, pack some milk pudding, milk and fruit pudding jelly thing for us to eat on the way. Because recently, oh right, I'll also pick some nectarines. Also, we have lots of nectarines on the tree. I'll prep some for us. Yeah, that'll be my to-do list tomorrow before starting airship alarm. Go pick a bunch of nectarines and then get some containers for. And the sneeze disappeared again. All right, anytime I just like suddenly pause mid sentence, like it's probably because I feel a sneeze coming. I don't know why. I've been so sneezy lately. I feel like it's pollen, but like it's also in middle of summer, so I don't know why. I legitimately have no idea why. I'm so sneezy, but like my nose is like so tickly. It's like I feel my nose feels super tickly, and I feel like I want to sneeze, but the sneeze it just never comes. It just comes and goes, and it's just I want to sneeze. It's all the anticipation and none of the reward. Of the sneeze finally being sneezed out. Yes, Hachimitsu lemon time. Hachimitsu lemon time. But yeah, oh, another fun thing I did this week during the regular week was I went into an aircraft carrier. There's a naval museum in somewhere near in my vicinity, in my driving vicinity. You know, somewhere in the entire county. Like driving vicinity goes up and down 3 hours. Right, so it's caving is also within our driving vicinity. But then within our driving vicinity is an aircraft carrier, like a naval aircraft carrier that got made into a museum. And it was super fun. I went this week. We went over and we got a tour, and it was and then Vo got to LARP a fighter pilot. We got to LARP a whole fighter pilot this week. And you know, I got up in the aircraft and we took pictures, and then like it was and then did you know on these big ass aircraft carriers, they have a legal department. They have a legal department on the boat. Like when they're deployed out into the war, there's also a team of lawyers on the ship. And then and then when I was taken to that room, because we got a friend who we got a private tour, because we have connection. I got a connection to get us in. But when we got to that room, I was just like, I imagine being being a lawyer, right? Being a lawyer on like one of these aircraft carriers. I feel like it's kind of the same experience as being an accountant for the mafia. It's like what are you? It's like I can't you surround it's like it's very out of place, you know? It's like not where you would expect to find a lawyer. It's like, yeah, I am a imagine it's like yeah, I studied law. I was about to become a divorce lawyer, and now I'm on a boat. And now I'm on a boat with 3,000 men. What do? I'm not out fighting, we're not out there shooting people. We're just the legal department. We're the legal department for this boat on the water that's going off to commit war crimes or something. But yeah, it was really fun. We gotta go out on the boat, and I gotta be on a boat. I'm on a boat, we were that song. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. And we're having so much fun because we're on a boat. Yeah, the opposite of caving. we were in a on the water, instead of being underground. We were out in the open space. We were on, I mean, it was on a pier, it was anchored, it was near land, but the opposite of being confined underground. Everybody, go steal Laco's potatoes. Laco has too many potatoes. This is how Laco got to number one top tato. Wait, hold on. Thank God. You're tater tots. Everybody, this is your new target. Shelly is now safe. Everybody, go steal potatoes from Laco. New potato target, guys. New potato billionaire on the block. Go target this one. Go for it. Yeah, handing out potatoes. Yeah, when you need more potatoes, grab them from Laco. Remember, Laco is now your new potato bank, your new potato ATM. But every time you need some more potatoes, grab it from. Hi, Apple. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hi, bestie. Yeah, hi, bestie. How was Pal World? Did you have fun enslaving your slaves? Am I reading a Bible or something? I am talking to you guys about how to. Wait, no, that was an hour ago about teaching you guys how to hide a body. Right now we are talking about how to become the legal department on an aircraft carrier. You're there, like in the army, going off to war, and you're not fighting. You're just the legal department. You're just there to make sure that the war crimes pass legal. That war crimes aren't being committed, and you gotta consult legal before doing things that might violate like the Geneva Convention. Unpaid interns. You stink. Apple, take a shower. Make sure you are all well showered and rested. Usually I'd be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Apple showered by now, but I feel like I'm not completely sure. Has Apple actually showered by now? Unpaid interns? Yeah. Yeah, unpaid interns, definitely. You know, your that's another bug. Give me a sec. Is it on the ground somewhere? Okay, I don't see it on the ground. If it appears on the ground,
Meow,
you guys. Okay, it's if I see it again, you guys. I mean, I wouldn't. The safest place is near Volare because we can't even kill a bug. Like, we're not even committing violence against bugs. So why would we murder a human being? That's completely out of the picture. Please don't break another window. It's okay. We're not near another window. And and there definitely was not any clipped evidence of any previous bug killings on stream. Of any violent slams on any flying six-legged creatures on stream. Definitely not. Okay, nearly there. We are nearly there. Just got a few more things to... You know, no windows have ever been broken by Volari killing bugs. Absolutely not. Okay. Go back to this layer. Forgot that there's something we needed to fix here as well. Take another sip of my drink. Okay. Okay, yeah, this works a lot better if there's not a tangent there. So we'll go ahead and add this in here. All right. Wait, why am I not able to get that color? Can you give me the correct color, please? feel like we're nearly there. Just another layer, and then we'll just add in all of our super highlights. Actually, let's go put this one by the hair. Like extra highlights over here. How do I wanna approach this? 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, yeah, let's like move this all the way up here. So everything we do, you know, we can see it. Wait! I completely forgot to paint in this thing on my forehead. I forgot to paint in the star on my forehead. Oh my god. I forgot to paint in an entire element of my design. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can't believe I forgot to paint this entire thing. Okay, and then can you name your pal Valar? Are you trying to enslave me, Apple? That's so unsay-so. That's very rude. Your main pal? I feel like that's the equivalent of being the most overworked unpaid intern. Like if you're gonna make me an unpaid intern, that's a very rude way of doing it. I know, right? That's so rude. I can't believe Apple would do such a thing. Exactly. What the hell? Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Trying to make me work for free forever. So rude. Da, da, da. Okay, back to our highlight layer. Oh wait, hold on. This should be like super saturated. This should be like super duper saturated. Never, Catface? That sounds so sus. I feel like I don't believe you. I feel like that's kind of hard to believe. Like you're not really convincing me here, Apple. You know, that's so. I feel like I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I'm being kidnapped. Guys, help. Help. I feel like we're in danger. I'm in danger. We're gonna get kidnapped. I feel like I'm gonna end up like trafficked. This is my danger senses. They're tingling. Not if someone kidnaps Apple first? You're absolutely right, Mew. Absolutely correct. Who taught Mew this? who taught this to Mew? Copy and paste. Let's that. Wee. Oh, oops, not the hidden layer. This layer. And then we take this layer and then I move it down here and there we go. I feel like I know who's being a bad influence. It's Apple. I can't believe Apple is being such a bad influence. Like first Apple wants to kidnap me and now he's being a bad influence to Mew, making Mew talk about like kidnapping people. Can't believe this. So unsay so. You got kidnapping from air, but oh, you're right. You're right. But that's the good type of kidnapping, you know, where that's just personnel recruitment. Where we're helping them get rich. It's called it's just company recruitment. That's completely different than whatever Apple is trying to pull here with the human trafficking. Exactly. We're right. Two completely different things. You know, one is say so, the other is not. Back to our highlight layer. AFK streams for Mavi. So like co-working streams or like just a stream where you're just AFK. An AFK stream where you're just like AFK on Mavi. But why would people be in that stream? Like I feel like that's, unless like in terms of like co-working stream, I feel like even for, or at least for me, like I try to be doing something on stream. Like I try to, because otherwise, you know, coexisting streams, like they're definitely something you can do. Never say never. Yeah, I feel like you know, I gotta provide at least a little bit of entertainment for you guys. So even when we're AFK, you know, we try to be doing something else on the side, trying to show you guys what we're doing. Do a sleep stream on Mabinogi. Oh, yeah, we're just asleep, guys. We're just asleep. Yeah, I try to put a little bit more effort into the games, but definitely like Mabinogi is definitely very easy to AFK in. AFKing in Mabby, it's like favorite pastime. It's definitely one of those like favorite pastime type of things, because you just AFK and you go up, do your own thing. It's so fun. You know, you come back, you AFK fish. Like if you're AFKing, you know, at least be AFK fishing. So at least something is happening on screen, right? They'll never do it? What would they drop though? Like what would they drop on Twitch? Like watch for 3 hours and you get like 5,000 gold. You know, if you watch a stream for 3 hours, you get 5,000 gold. I don't think that would be very enticing. Can't answer that in public? I see. Yeah, you know, you watch a stream for 8 hours and they're just giving out, they'll give you a Saluna. That is, I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. No need to ask Apple. I figured it out. Five full recovery pots per week? You're right. Or like, what is it? A pass. Like a Rabby Phantasm pass. Yeah, watch for an hour and you get a Phantasm pass. You get a rebirth potion. You get a 5 HP 500 potions. You get what else? You get an attack attack potion, like one singular attack potion. Ooh, actually, I feel like I don't like this one here. I feel like I don't like that up there. Give me a sec. Let's redo these highlights. Yeah, I don't like that up there. Choo. What about this? What if we do that? Hold on. No, I don't like that up there either. Let's just keep it completely unsaturated. However, oops, over here. I feel like I do need more of these here though. RB is too much? Okay, yeah, 5 HP 500 potions. 5 HP 500 potions, you know. 500 stamina potions. 5 What else? What else is like kind of worthless? Yeah, 10 HP pot. Yeah, you watch a stream, and you get a HP pot. What else? What else would like completely not entice people to watch? One. Shine Seekers are worth too much. No. One. What about? Oh, okay. This layer. Let me erase this over here. One. Oh wait, no. You watch for 3 hours and you get one Popo's apron. Make them give out Popo's aprons. Bring back the age of Popo's aprons. Popo's shirts and pants. A pair of leather shoes. I got it, you know, for all the fashionogis. You get the Popo's apron. What else? What else could they give out? You know, cause you gotta entice the fashionogis, right? Oh, one, what is it? Wooden stick. You get a wooden stick for for watching the stream. You know, watch for 1 hour, you'll get a wooden stick in game. One wooden stick in game. Some branches. Oh, they can give out food, you know. You get a gelatin. You get one singular you know, you get a chicken. You get one singular big chicken. Okay, and then hold on. We got this thing. I almost forgot about this halo. What other things would cause an uproar? I feel like it'd be fun for them to like do something that would kind of cause an uproar. One singular Wait, no, not that way. Turn it around. Yeah. This way? No, no, no. No, because then, okay, like this? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Do a little turn. Do a little turn. Do a little choo. A little bit more on this side, question mark. No, the shape of that doesn't work. Hold on. Let me turn this on. Okay, and then back to here. Oh, they can 10 smoldering thread. I got it. You watch Mabinogi, and then they'll give you a smoldering threads. You know, they'll give you smoldering threads for watching the streamers stream. It's perfect because like it's something that's both very useful and very useless. And that's exactly what you're looking for. Like you need something that's like kind of useful, but also kind of useless. Up or down for like this back halo? I feel like up would be nice though. I feel like having it be like up this way. Okay, let's desaturate this because that's like way too saturated. Let's also erase out like half of this. No, I don't want it here at all. Never mind. I feel like the back is still kind of missing something though. So sniffly. Give me a second. Okay. It's missing something. Hold on. Let's see. Let me grab this. Okay, that's the correct layer. And we just have this in like a circle. And how we do that is, hold on. Drawing assist. Let's make this easier on ourselves. Oops. Canvas, drawing guide, edit drawing guide, symmetry, options, radial. Then let me just put that off to the side somewhere. Because I want my radial symmetry. Like, I want to actually be able to see this. So, is there a way? Do I have everything in this in a new group? Is everything grouped up? Nothing is even grouped up. Wow. Wow, Vol. Wow. Can't believe you don't even have a group. Drawing assist. Hold on, slightly thinner. Yeah. There we go. That's the radial. And we just do a little circle here. But it's radial, so we don't need to worry about it being circular or not because we know it's circular. Okay, and then not drawing assist, alpha lock. Then from this one, let's go ahead and move it all the way down here. And then, oops, first make it really big uniformly. And then let me turn off the drawing guide over here. Okay, first make it really large uniformly. Then let me turn it a bit. Make it larger. 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 Turn it around. Yeah, remember to steal all of Laco's potatoes, everybody. We are anti potato billionaire here. Steal from the potato billionaires. Alpha lock. What's gonna happen if we somehow get to 3 billionaires at the same time? We target all 3 of them. We turn them on each other and make them steal potato from each other. We'll make them go to war against each other. You know, divide and conquer. And then while they're busy stealing from each other, we also steal from them. Divide and conquer. What do you mean? Oh, I would never advocate for anything so unsay so, you know? We're all about love and peace here. and we would just recommend that the Potato billionaires donate their wealth for the public good, you know? They willingly pay their taxes. They go and willingly pay their taxes. Wait, hold on. We don't need this, cuz there's a text tool somewhere in here. Where is this tool? Hold on. Add text. IGLUO. Igloo. Edit style. Alright guys, it's time. Oh yeah, that's a good size. Hold on. That's a good font. That's a good font for Igloo. Kerning slightly out. Yeah, slightly out. Tracking. Size. Yeah, I feel like that's a good size. I want it squished a little bit though. Can I? No, that's leading. Tracking is also like basically about the kerning between. Tracking is like the space between the letters. Kerning also. I feel like that's okay. Igloo. Igloo or igloo? Wait, hold on. After we do this, we can probably like sync it a little bit. But oh wait, hold on. Oh, this is even better. Wait, hold on. That's even better. Okay, we just need the kerning down a little bit. Size down a little bit. Igloo. Yeah, okay. Igloo. Edit style. Don't fall asleep. You were about to say kinda useful, mostly useless. Yeah. I'll try to not fall asleep. Igloo. Okay. And then we need another text layer. Add text FT Volare. Oh wait, this FT, this F should also be. True. Okay. And then edit style. Do I want this italicized? Oh, wait, that's interesting. Oh ho. Wait, that is interesting. Okay, FT Volare. Let's make the FT dot Volare. What if we made Igloo like that too? Edit style. Wait, guys, A or B? 1 or 2? If we do... No, because that's hard to read. This makes it harder to read. Edit style. Then we can just... Okay, and then this thing down a little bit. Igloo down a little bit. Wait, no, up a little bit. Should I rasterize this now? We can rasterize it now. Okay, rasterize. So then now I can edit this a little bit. Freeform, distort, because I wanna distort this a little, so that it's a little fatter. Igloo. Featuring Volare. Okay. And then I feel like over here is a little bit empty still. We'll grab more stars. Well, these two little star things duplicate. Or something. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Delete that. Oh! Wait, hold on. Feature, F, rename. See, what did I? This is what I meant. This is what I meant for about. For some reason, I don't know why. And then I want. Okay, so in that case, Volare will have to be a separate add text. Add text. Volare. And then edit style. And welcome back from ads, everybody. Look, we're almost we're basically is there a dot after FT after feature? Like featuring FEAT. Featuring Volare. Let me also get this out again so we can see where each of these are. Feet. Oh, so feet would be aligned with this. And then actually, no, I like we like featuring like lined up with Igloo. Line it up correctly. Volare. Okay. And then two more little stars here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Make sure to support our drop. You know, when it comes out, make sure to like and subscribe, leave your comments in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, you know, leave lots of comments, give it lots of listens. You could put it on mute as you listen to it, that's fine, but you know, give us lots of watch hours on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. but yeah, it'll be coming out soon. To celebrate. 4 more. Oh my god. We're only 4 away. We're only 4 away from I sound like Apple? Yeah, because we're this is going to be our 300 follower gift, and it's going to be on our brand new YouTube channel. So make sure to like and subscribe to us, you know, on the YouTube channel. We're gonna be releasing. Yeah, Apple would be cussing out his own viewers. We're say so here, you know. Just it's gonna be a gift for all of you. As soon as we hit 4 more subscribers, I'll drop the thing. Give me like at least 1 day to compile the video though, please, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be coming out soon. I'll still be doing some editing on it. But yeah, we're raiding the fox. Go have fun over at Monty's, everybody. But I'll see you guys again tomorrow for airships. But yeah, make sure to sleep well, rest well, Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all next time.